I don't know if any of you are following the Diego Sanchez debacle with his coach, Joshua Fabia. I'm not going to get into it on here. If you've seen the videos and know how crazy his manager and how his manager fucked up his career and he let him and all this stuff. But Diego Sanchez is a fucking legend in the game of mixed martial arts. And he got tied up with some bullshit. And he finally fired the guy. And he's looking for another mentor. And I'll tell you, if I could give Diego Sanchez any advice, he's never taken any time off of fighting in the last 17 years, even with COVID. Nothing. He's never taken any time off from the UFC or anything like that. I mean, he has always fought 2 or 3 times a year. He's fucking like my age now, you know what I mean? And he looks like he's in phenomenal shape. But he got manipulated by this fucking wackadoodle that's into all this new age shit. And the reason why it didn't work with this guy is because Diego confesses to have Jesus Christ in his heart and know the Holy Spirit. So you are unequally yoked in business with someone. It's not gonna work. A marriage isn't gonna work. Things don't work when you're working with unbelievers in that kind of situation where they're trying to force this new age bullshit on you and you're a god and this, that, and the other thing, and that shit don't work, man. It's a cult. So my advice to him would be, I wouldn't be looking for. Go ahead, man. I wouldn't be looking for another coach. You know, I would take a year off, heal your body. Okay, take a year off, heal your body, and then, you know, come out and start talking, and you know, go to counseling, meet somebody. Get involved with a spiritual person that's a legitimate born-again Christian like me, and just find yourself and find some time. And if we're still around, come back when you're okay, and then everybody will see it, and it will be a big to-do. But no, you don't need to keep fighting every 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that you're an old man, but you do need to have your own identity outside of the UFC. You don't need another coach. You don't need another mentor. You don't need another fight. You know, to be honest with you, you don't. And you did the right thing. I think Dana White has a lot of respect for you, and he'll forgive you. I think if you came back in a year with a completely different Diego, and you weren't talking about spiritual force fields and all kinds of crazy bullshit, and you tone it down, and you take responsibility for what the fuck happened and all the nonsense, and you know, you got to own that shit, and you got to apologize to people that you hurt, and go from there, and then give it a year and see what happens. But let your body heal. Don't worry about it, and come back in a year and see what's up. And hey, contact me. Listen, I'd like to talk to you on FaceTime or whatever the new technology is, because I really think that you need some really good, solid people around you.